Today we have gathered here to know something about ourselves. If the knowledge is from the books or from some person who says that he knows about the self, how far will it reach us? It can only go up to mental level. And we can only understand it through our mental understanding. The mental understanding comes to us through our rationality, through our intellect, which in itself is a limited thing. So we enter into another understanding which is still very limited. For example, if I tell you that there is a self within us, in our heart, which decides, and that there is a power within us which is all the time waiting for an occasion to give you your second birth. If I tell you that, then you will only understand me mentally. This is all being said already. What is so new about it? At the most, I might give it in a very modern fashion, something quite intellectual, which will make you more have mental feats to go round and sit down and analyze and reach nowhere. I say there is a power, no doubt, which is called as Kundalini within us. So many say that, because it is written long time back, thousands of years back. Christ has said it, that you are to be born again. That you are to be baptized, not by theological college people, but somebody like John the Baptist, who had the authority from the divine. This power does lie dormant within you. But everybody writes differently about it. Very few really agree. This is another confusion. One faces that there is a power lying within us, and some say that it gives you electric shocks. Some say you start jumping like a frog, and some say you start flying in the air. Such a confusion. While you are seekers. Seekers of ages, you have been seeking. You are genuine seekers. And then while seeking, you don't know where to go, what to expect. And you jump into problems. The other day, when I went to Switzerland, one of my children who had arranged the program, he told me, "Mother, here people are very skeptical about Indian gurus." I am happy about it. Really very, very happy. At least they have started thinking about it. Because they have been deluded, they have been deceived, and now they are disillusioned completely. And they find it impossible to believe anyone who talks of God. So the first topic that he wanted me to discuss in my stay there was demystification of gurus. Quite a challenging one. But this I said in 1970 in India. In 1973 in America, but nobody would like me for that. They said, why should you criticize others? Falsehood is falsehood. And reality is reality. You will now know, through some of those people who are here, that how you have been misled. How you have been deceived for money, which you cannot understand. Because you have gone beyond it now. You are seeking beyond money. You know that money is not going to give you joy. You know that very well. But those who have not yet known that, still they are sort of climbing up the cusp, have not seen the ditch down below. Such people try to come up and give you some sort of a jargon and receive a lot of money from you. It's a very shameful affair, I feel myself. But that does not mean that there is no reality. If there is no reality, how can you have copies of that? If there are no flowers, how will you create plastic flowers? So if you find somebody so unreal, you must know that you have to find out the real. And when you are finding the real, you must know that you must keep yourself absolutely alert about it, that we are not going to accept anything but real. But you can be hypnotized. You can be brainwashed. Because you don't know all these things. Somebody says some words in Sanskrit language, you get so enamored by that, as if Sanskrit language is something out of the blue. For example, some of the disciples who went to certain gurus got mantras, which if you tell an Indian, he will laugh out his stomach. Like a mantra given Ainga. Now tell an Indian, he'll laugh. And that people had paid 300 pounds for such a nonsense like that, which means nothing, which cannot be a mantra. Now why do you need a guru for a mantra? There is a science about it. Because we do not go into the understanding of it and just jump onto it, because they want you, because they want money. Simple thing. It's an enterprise. You have given up everything for the sake of your seeking. You have seen that the value of these material things will not take you anywhere. You have seen beyond. Your value system is different. But if the value system of some people is different from you, they can exploit you. So the natural reaction, I can understand very well, should be such, but there is reality. And that it exists within you, and that there is self within you. And once discovered, you find your absolute. To tell you that you should become a very quiet, serene person would be absurd. To tell you that you should be such a master over your passions and your lust and your greed, that nothing should sort of dominate you. This is just giving a big lecture to you. It has no meaning. You have gripped it yourself, these things. And how will you leave it when your grip is so strong? You have to grip something else. There's a simple common sense. If you find something much more valuable, much more dynamic, much more joy-giving, establishing your sense of security, you will give up all these nonsensical things. But see how this works out. A gentleman who came from a horrible guru to me, who was absolutely pestered and finished by that guru. He used to deliver only introductory lectures. I don't know if he's here. And he said, I used to get 300 people for this introductory lecture, Mother, in the same hall where you were giving lectures. What do you say to people there? Isn't it queer? He's a well-known person who charges you money, who gives you courses. He has ruined so many people. It's like just now I was watching people going into the pub and coming out of it all drunk, and others are attracted much more seeing them being drunk like that. Sometimes it's impossible to understand human nature. And when the reality stands before you, you crucify that. How do you explain all this? And the acceptance of reality is your glorification. Are you going to add anything to reality? Supposing I wear a diamond necklace, it is going to adorn me and not to the diamond necklace. But this is billions and billions times brilliant than all these things which adorn us. If you accept that, you will be glorious and you will be lustrous, isn't it? Think about it. Because we are charmed by these outside things, they are deceptive ways, they are cunning ways, and that we are hypnotized. That's the only explanation I can give. That's how they have managed so far. And one after another, this hypnosis spreads like fire. You ask them, what did you find? Don't ask us. We are very happy people. After 3 days, you find the person has committed suicide. We are not aware still that this is the most important, the most fatal and vital time in the history of human beings. The last judgment has started. We are facing the last judgment today. We are not aware of it. And all the satanic forces have come out like the wolves in sheep's clothes. And they are trying to attract you. And you do not judge them. You only sit down and judge the reality. It has started. It's a fact. It has started. Now let us see from God's point of view how He is going to judge. It is easy to say that we don't believe in God. Very easy to say we don't believe in this government. But if you do anything wrong, then you know there is a government acting. In the same way, it is very easy to say that we do not believe in God. He is so compassionate. He is so loving. He is so kind that He has given us our freedom to know ourselves. And we rely on it. We take Him for granted. He has made us human beings from amoeba to this stage. He spread out such beautiful world around us. He's done all that. But there is a judgment which we have to face now. And the judgment that is going to come from God is not going to be the way we understand, that He sits like a magistrate and calls you one by one, come along. Then you have a pleader there sitting. But in a subtler way, He has already put the judging forces within you. See, in the evolution He has worked it out. In the evolution, how beautifully He has worked it out. From amoeba to the stage that we have come, many people, we can say many animals were discarded. He saved some animals, like from the mammoth families, He saved elephant. He saved so many animals and so many were discarded one by one all these years. In the same way, human beings who have been very much on the extremes have been discarded. You see the history. Now, you won't find anyone killing his 7 wives these days. Impossible. You cannot do it. Person like Hitler came up, finished. Anybody who came up with any extreme ideas of domination or anything was finished by. Those ideas die out. People are ashamed of them, and new ideas come up into human beings. Accepting balance, tranquility, peace. We are talking about it. People talk about peace. But are we really wanting peace within ourselves? And if we are really wanting it, what are we doing about it? Actually, the judgment has started. And to judge you, God has already placed whole magistracy within you. All the magistrates are already sitting down there. Christ has said, those who are not against me are with me. These are the magistrates. And these magistrates are settled down within you on different centers in your spinal cord and in your brain. I'm sorry, we don't have any map to show you the magistrates and their seats. It's very interesting. And all these seats have like a panel sitting in your brain. And when the light of Kundalini rises through these centers, when these centers are enlightened within you, you start enlightenment being manifested on your fingers. The end of your fingers get enlightened. The sensitivity of your fingers tell you what centers are there affected within you. This Kundalini rises and comes up to this point, the fontanelle bone area, we can call it, or the talu as they call it, the soft bone here in your childhood, and it breaks it. Actually, it breaks it. You can see in a person who doesn't have much hair here, the thing just going down like a little child. First it pulsates. You can see it with your own eyes. You can even see the the pulsation of the Kundalini in the triangular bone, which is sacrum. And when this Kundalini rises, you can see even the movement of this Kundalini. Not in all, in some. Because if the person is first class, or you can say, if the aeroplane is first class, the landing is first class, you see, the shooting off is first class. And in such a person, there is no obstruction and do not see the Kundalini pushing in. For example, when I came to this place, there was no problem on the traffic. So we just smoothly came away. Nobody noticed us. But if there was a traffic, we would be jamming here and jamming there. In the same way, when this Kundalini rises, in a person who has a little problem on his centers, it shows. You can see with your naked eyes. This is what is Kundalini awakening. Not that some people say we started jumping like a frog. Now we must use our brains. Brains have to be intact in modern times. Are we going to become frogs now after becoming human beings? Are we going to become birds after becoming human beings? Your sciences like psychology itself, many of them believe that you have to jump into your unconscious, achieving your collective consciousness. Very clearly it is being said by these people. Then we must expect something of that nature, where we jump into our collective consciousness. It's not that because I am saying it or anybody saying to it, but it has to happen to you. The other day I was in Hampstead. I know what is happening with someone. Some people did get their vibrations, They did feel the cool breeze coming from their hand, but some did not. And they said, yes, we've got it, and they just disappeared. This is not the way you are going to treat yourself. You have to love yourself. And you have to adore your seeking, and you have to get your fulfillment as your mother. I must tell you, this is a very serious matter. There is no guru shopping going on here. You have to get your realization. You have to get it. It's so fortunate that the time has come when you are living and that you can have it. Because of that you took your birth during this time. Because you are seekers of very ancient times, as I told. It is written in one of our scriptures in India called as Nala Akhyan, when Nala, one of the tortured souls, by Kali, caught hold of the Kali. Now it is said this is the rule of the Kali. Kali is the sinister fellow. Is the one who brings all confusion and confuses people. He confused Nala. By that he was separated from his wife. So when Nala got hold of this Kali, he said, now I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you once for all, so you do not create confusion into people anymore. So Kali said, all right, you can kill me, I accept. But first you know my importance, Mahatma, know my importance. I too have an importance. He said, what importance can you have? You create confusion in the minds of people. What importance can you have? He said that when I will be ruling, means when he will be in these modern times, ruling means creating confusion in our minds, everything has become relative. We talk like that. Yes, may be all right, may not be all right. May be good, may not be good. That is the time when the confusion will be reigning on this earth. That's Kali Yuga, the modern times. Those great saints and those people, the seekers, the sadhakas, who are searching God in the hills and dales and in the caves, will come back as ordinary householders, and they will get the reality. In this confusion only, they are going to get the vision of reality. They are going to become the reality. They are going to get their self-realization. And Kali forgot all his vindictiveness and his anger and what he had done to him. He said, on this point I forgive because I respect them so much. For that collective good, I give up all my personal problems. Let this happen. That only in Kali Yuga, the son of SahajaYoga, the world of truth, the age of enlightenment is going to come. And those saints who were seeking the reality in the forest are born today in this world. You can see them. They are saintly. They can see the joke of the artificial life so clearly. They know it's all absurd, but then they don't know what is the real. But the time has come and it has to be worked out. And it will be worked out. It has worked out in your great country. Now I would say at least 1,000 people are there very much in it, we can say, who have understood it. There must be about at least 300 people who are actively working it out at different places. And I'm very happy to come to this old city of Kingston, where the stone for the enthroning of the king was put. Must be something special about this. But people have lost their sensitivity to reality. Everywhere, not only in this country, much more in India, you will be surprised. They are all getting sophisticated. They are getting developed. They do not know what you have found by your development. And anybody tells them, they think that, oh, you are just want to enjoy all that fruit of a development and you are just telling us lies. So it is very necessary for you to understand for definite purposes that the judgment has started. And for that, Kundalini is placed within you. But she is a great judge, I must say. You will never find such a judge anywhere in the whole universe. Because she is your own mother. And she is Nirvaj, means she is just giving. She doesn't want anything from you, nothing whatsoever. She wants that you must get your property. You must get yourself. You must get all your powers. She doesn't want anything from you. That you should know yourself, that you should become your absolute. That's what she wants. She is your mother, born again and again with you. She has recorded all the problems you have created for yourself, for her ascent. She knows everything about you. And she judges you on this point, how much you are sincerely wishing your ascent. That's all. She knows you out and out. When she rises, she shows those symptoms. She shows what's wrong with you. But she's your own, absolutely. There's no one greater your own than she. She's your friend. And she judges you because you must get the best. because she knows what is the best. For a child may like to put his hands into the socket. But the mother says, don't do it, don't do it. But the child doesn't listen, he gets angry. Still she says, no, you cannot do it. She puts the hand aside. Because she loves you. Loves in the purest form, where you do not expect anything from another person. And such a power lies dormant within you, which is just waiting for an occasion. That when she rises, when she sprouts like the germinating power in a seed, when she comes up, then there should be someone who should look after you. There should be someone who should guide. There should be someone who should decode and tell you that what you feel in fingers means this, what you are happening, what is happening to you means that. Otherwise you will not know your movings, you will not know where you are going, and you can fall into a trap of ignorance. Or maybe you may be still there not knowing much. So she wants to use somebody as the mouthpiece for her. It is necessary. The unconscious has to speak to you through someone. And that someone has to be a person of the same nature as the Kundalini is. Those who make money from you and exploit you and leave you in the lurch, how can they be called as gurus? They are the thieves standing outside the door. And they are just waiting for an opportunity to catch hold of you, because they are already being judged, discarded, and they are going to the jail, and they want more people to be there with them. This Kundalini, when she rises, she first suits you physically. Really, she suits you physically. That's how, you can say, a byproduct, you get your health. For example, cancer cannot be cured without Kundalini awakening. This I have been saying. When the doctors get the cancer, they come to me and they get cured. But I am not sitting down here to cure cancer patients at all. Nor any SahajaYogi is interested in cancer patients as it. But if you want to have your realization, your cancer will be cured. Your troubles will be cured. Your health will be all right. I mean, those who have got realization, who are sitting here, have been most of them suffering something, physically or mentally. Some of them were even epileptic and had very bad physical problems. There were some who had blood cancer, some of them had other type of physical problems. With all these things, you are faced with the divine love of God. His desire. Kundalini is the representative of his desire. Desire of the ocean of compassion and love. That he wants to bestow his kingdom upon you. That he wants to make you the prince of his kingdom. Can you take out the baby for a while, please? This is a very, very serious thing. And we have to concentrate upon this point. Just for 5 minutes, if you can take it out. Because you see, the concentration is just, it's all right for SahajaYogis, but who are not yet there, you see, they get little pulled down. So concentrate on this point. That the judgment has to be done, and there is a power within us which is going to judge us. Now this power is the desire of God. Of that God who is Almighty, who has given us our freedom. He is not going to challenge it. His might, His strength and His powers are not going to stand against our freedom. But His desire is within you, existing on the Kundalini. And this desire rises within you. It enlightens you, but it doesn't force you. It doesn't take away your freedom. It enlightens you to see. You have freedom to be in this room. It is not forced that you sit here or there or walk this way or that way. Nothing is forced on you. But you are given a room which is enlightened. So you use your freedom in a better way, with more understanding. Because you are enlightened, you can see, then you know what to accept, what not to accept. First thing is to enlighten you. Unless and until you are enlightened, you are in confusion and you cannot see through. Then it is left to your freedom to decide. So she cures you. She cures you. She improves you. She bestows all the blissful things upon you. She takes you away from the worries of grosser level. Like after realization, many people have solved their material problems. Not that they have become Mr. Ford or someone like that. But the attitude changes and the material problems get solved. Yes, because there is a center for that also within us. Your family problems get solved. Husband-wife's problem gets solved. So that you are freed. Your grip over these things that worries you is released. And that now you can see it with greater freedom for yourself. What you have to choose. And what course you have to take in your life. After giving all these concessions and all these advantages and all the possible help, then you are judged. Can you think of any magistrate that generous? And such a thing exists within us. We have to be very thankful to God for what He's done for us. We have no idea. We have taken Him for granted. For everything that is within us, we have taken Him for granted. We have not been able to thank Him for what He has done for us. And how kind He has been to us. For a small thing, we try to get rid of Him from our hearts. Still He exists. The Kundalini exists within us. You try everything against it, she exists. I have seen some people having Kundalini which has been beaten up. There has been horrible marks of pain and anguish, and she's just turning her sights in anguish. But still she exists for that moment where she will give you what she's there for. What a blessing. Where can you find all this? It's all within you, which has to work out. But when we get it also realization, I find people just disappear. Even after realization, can you imagine? The progress in the West has been like that. You move 3 steps forward and 4 steps backwards. Really, you will be amazed at people. I don't know what's gone wrong with the Western mind, which is so disillusioned about material gains. When it comes to Sahaja their caliber is just of the lowest type sometimes. You cannot understand how can these people have no self-esteem where in villages in India people just get it and they are just there. There's no rambling, nothing. They are just there. The complications are there, I agree. But you must have self-esteem. It is sometimes really makes you feel sick. Perhaps you do not know that in this country I worked for 4 years on 7 or 8 people. I know you for ages. You are the lost children, I know that. I don't know how to establish that within you. And sometimes my condition is the same as that of your Kundalini. I can tell you. You have to be in a great haste to get it. You have to become absolutely dynamic and blow it out and talk to people and tell them that this is the situation, an emergency. Can't you see what's happening in the world? Can't you see the confusion? But the situation is taken for granted, or if it is even faced, it is faced in a very intellectual way, that you feel guilty about, say, Vietnam. Very good idea. Sit down here, easy chair politicians, thinking about Vietnam. Or file it up, whole thing. You are the chosen ones who have to receive it and you have to have it. But to take reality, you will think 100 times, and to get into a dirty, filthy circus, it just clicks. Whom should I blame for this? These horrible gurus or these horrible people who have put up a show for you? Or it is your naive attitude towards spirituality? I shudder to see the way things are sometimes and the way people are taking for granted all this. It is your responsibility today, the ones who are supposed to be the seekers, to see that you bring forth the reality to the people and tell them that please see it and get it, because you are their fellow men. They are your kith and kin. How can you leave them? Even if you get your realization and even if you enter into the kingdom of heaven, you will not forget them. You will think of them. You cannot be happy with your realization also, unless and until all those saints who out of ignorance are lost, you will think of. I have to work out through you. I cannot work it out alone. If I could, there would have been no difficulty. If God could work out just like this, give them realization, finished. Establishment, all right. It will not. Because you have the freedom. Why you have the freedom? Because without your freedom, you cannot come to that caliber by which you are raised. We do not realize it. Where are we today? We do not realize it. Sometimes I feel I am talking to walls. For example, you will find that some people are slaves of watches. They have no time for it. We have no time, very busy people. Why are you saving time? Why this idea has come to you? Our forefathers never did that. Why are you so much saving time? For what? You are saving time for the becoming. Not for wasting it in the pubs or in the horrible places like races and all these things. Not for that. You are saving time for becoming, because you are a diamond. You have to be chiseled out. You have to chisel out yourself. You are not saving it to waste it. I mean, the best advertisement will be save 50 pounds to spend 3,000. Something like that. You are saving your time not to waste it. Saving it for something extremely precious, extremely vital and important, something that you have been seeking, but I do not know how sometimes to keep you on that level of depth. Of course, some of the people are of such high caliber in this country that even they are very satisfying. You do not know how much has been done in this country also by God. For example, I went to see Stonehenge. Stonehenge is the creation of the Mother Earth. You can see the vibrations. You can feel it. There are so many things done in this country. Kingston itself is so vibrating, I was amazed. And what do you find? At least 100 people went into that carriage, and some came in here walking, going up and down. Some walked in, some get out. They were deciding still. No still proximity to sensitivity, no sensitivity towards the reality. They cannot feel it. Maybe it will work out. I'm sure it will. I'm the most optimistic person you can ever see. Really, optimism is my nature, I believe. It is going to work out. Only thing, your so-called freedom comes in the way. So try to understand that this freedom is given to you so that you can become yourself. Not that you should become an animal. An animal, what's the use of giving realization to a chicken? Can I give also? Another point. Many people say, Mother, I've done lots of good things. I said, what good things have done? I don't eat chicken. I said, now, why are you saving chickens for me? You better save yourself. So all sorts of funny ideas they have. It is you, the seekers, the buds on this beautiful tree of life. They are the ones for whom this creation is created. They are the ones who have to get it. They are the ones who have to have it. The whole universe has blossomed into them, and they want to become what? Worms? Just think about it. Just think about it. By God's grace, we'll start the program of realization, which may take even a split of a second, might have already worked out in you. Because today I was little flying too much, I think. Kingston is a good place. Maybe one day it will become a very great place, I feel. That's why I told Felicity that felicitations for this. It's a good thing that you are in Kingston. But let's see how much you use what power is flowing in the area. I hope something will work out. Now, after realization, you have to take it up seriously. You have to work it out. Because after finding it also, it is not that you suddenly jump onto the sun or onto the moon. Even going to the moon, what did you get? You couldn't understand anything. So you have to go into all the areas of your being, because the movement will start inside. You have to take your attention to all the areas within you. You have to settle down your attention. And now, the attention will lose the grip over nonsensical things. All the priorities will change. The greatest thing is that Kundalini, when she pierces the Sahasrara, the joy starts pouring in. And you start feeling that cool breeze coming from your hand, the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. And you start feeling it everywhere. And you can find out. Now you can judge others and yourself, and you can help others. Automatically, you don't have to go anywhere for that. You don't have to have medicine. You don't have anything, just you being there. You help others in their salvation. As if the whole mechanism starts working. The whole technique starts acting like a television set you put in and you start seeing the whole thing. Just you are amazed at yourself. But you have to know the engineering. And you have to know how to work it out on yourself and others. It's great fun. We are all in a great fun mood. And you should also join us. It's wonderful. No time for miseries. Only thing one feels that why these people are doing like this, you see. Like grown-ups, the matured people look at little children. Oh, why are they putting their hands into the fire? May God bless you. Could I request you to put your hands towards me in this way? Just like that, please. And please take out your shoes also, because the Mother Earth, you see, sucks in our problems very much, very nicely. This is supposed to be. So thoughtful of you. Even when they are dried, they are fragrant. See, this should be. Even when a realized soul dies, he's fragrant. You can make him out. So many saints who have died, you can make it out he was a saint because you do get those vibrations. Even from stones you can get vibrations. Then what about human beings? Can you? You have come for the first time? No. When did you come? May God bless you. How are you? Much better. Can you close your eyes and put your hands like this? Just like that. It will work out in no time. Just like that. And close your eyes. You'll be amazed to see that you have already not got any thoughts within you. There won't be any thoughts coming to you. Just watch your thoughts. Because your Kundalini has risen, if it has crossed this point in your brain, between the pituitary and the pineal body, you will be thoughtless. Good. Very good. What's the matter? All right? Good. Sit down now. But all right. It disappears for a while because you think about it. All right? Now got it back? All right. May God bless you. You don't think about it. Just be there. You didn't get it by thinking, so why think about it? Just get it. Now it's all right? Start it. Please close your eyes. Please close. She was realizing she lost again. Close your eyes. Are you feeling the cool breeze in your hand? Not yet? Close your eyes, please. Close. Eyes must be closed. Don't say that I've got it when you haven't got it. It's the wrong thing. Do not deceive yourself. Put both the hands on the properly. Both the feet properly on the ground. It's all right. You're nice. Are you happy? Now you have more people today, isn't it, Felicity? It's good. Please try to keep your eyes shut. If you get flickering of the eyelids, then you can open. But if you can close them, then it's all right. There's nothing wrong. Just wait. You will get it in no time. What do you say, Kavit? Right side? Yeah. Yes. Please keep your eyes shut. Your attention will be attracted inside by itself. Keep the attention absolutely loose. Just keep it loose. It will be by itself because the happening takes place. It's an effortless thing. Do not put in any effort. It just happens. It's all living. All living things happen effortlessly. Now, whatever I have said, you should not feel guilty about it, for heaven's sake. Just keep your eyes shut, that's all. Are you getting the cool breeze in your hand? Are you getting any cool breeze in the hand? Then please keep your eyes shut. And please put your feet down on the ground. Do not cross them on both the sides. Yes, that's a better idea. Now please keep your eyes shut. The experience is so clear cut that you are not going to doubt it. So you just wait for the experience. First thing is that we must forgive others. We must forgive others because it's a myth that is working on us. We must forgive others. That's very important, is to forgive others. Just saying within our hearts that we forgive all those who might have harmed us. Because you are just torturing yourself for others' sake. You are not torturing them by remembering it. So best thing is to forgive others.